Hey everybody, so welcome back. This is Nolan representing SolGrowth, and today we're going to hit on something real quick, real hard, and real fast, and that's SolGrowth's values. SolGrowth's values is something that you can find on the website mysolgrowth.com, but at the end of the day, what we're really talking about is 4 things. Now, a lot of people know the first 3, but this is really going to be about the 4th thing that most people don't even think about, that we will die without it. It's so important. So first of all, we always know body, right? Everybody talks about body. It's such a thing today. I mean, we've got people always hammering us on, hey, this is a better workout, this is a better... I mean, you can find thousands and thousands of YouTube channels talking about diet, health, nutrition, physical exercises, different ways, different capacities, right? And so I'm not going to go too hard into that because we all know we need to take care of ourselves and figuring out what's best for you and how to make that happen. Your mindset is really going to be the key there, and making sure that you do something very basic, making sure you're constantly working on it daily. That is going to be key with body. After body comes mind. When we're talking about our mind, what are we working on? What are we ingesting? Are we watching too much TikTok, too much YouTube, which is kind of funny because that's what this is. But this is YouTube that's going to be better for you, right? Like, there's a difference between listening to a longer podcast from a major influencer or speaker. I mean, I could throw some names out there in the community. I mean, everybody's heard about Jordan Peterson at this point, most likely, or even if you agree with him, even if you don't, he's controversial for a reason, but he's very, very intelligent, right? And he's somebody that's making you think, and that's the point. Working on your mind, what are you ingesting that's making you think? Is it watching stuff that's kind of mindless, or is it ingesting content that really is worth grappling with, right? And that's the mind. So, the next component. Not everyone agrees we have this, but usually these 2 terms are ones that we can all kind of understand and understand from a human perspective, that we all can work or understand with these 2 words here. And I know that sounds a little wishy-washy, but that's okay, bear with me. It's spirit and soul, right? So when we're talking about what makes up a human, usually we hear about these 3 things: body, mind, spirit, or soul. And I believe that humans definitely have a soul, and to keep it healthy, we need to constantly ask ourselves, what is best for our soul? What is best for our spirit? And that can be meditation, that can be prayer with whatever you're working on, right? And that's going to be very personal for you. So, again, I'm not going to get too heavy into those 3 things because this is really about the 4th thing. That's what SolGrowth says differently when we're talking about personal development, when we're talking about understanding who you are as a human. The first 3 things, we know that humans cannot survive without them. If you lost your soul, if you lost your mind, and if you lost your body, you're gone. You're done. You're out. You can't survive anymore. As a human being, it doesn't happen. It doesn't work. You die, right? And this is a 4th thing that also is so important, that you will die if you don't talk about it, if you don't work on it, if you don't think about it, and that is relationship. Truly, there are studies done out there. Some very dark science has been done on this, and I've got an article on my website that you can really look at, kind of go in depth on. But even that article itself is a great synopsis, but there are books, there are studies out there that back this article up, of course, so this is me saying, don't take just my word for it, but think about it rationally, logically, and really kind of discuss it and grapple with it, because without relationships, humans die, and we forget about this. This is a fundamental truth for who we are, and yet it's so easy to overlook. Humans will die without relationships. And to back that up, you can think about the amount of suicide rates that happen because of loneliness, pure loneliness, or poor relationships, relationships that are always negative around us, that affects our body, that affects how we think, right? And my point is, with the first three, they're all interlinked. How your body is will affect how your mind state is. How your mind state is will affect how your spirit is, or your soul is. And how your soul is will affect how your relationships are. It's that important. There's four things that are always interlinked here, always in play. And when we don't work on any of them, we slowly over time forget what the joy and point of living is, and we die. It's a real sad truth, but it's real hard and it's real fast. And I wanted to make sure I communicated that in a video. And as I said, we're going to keep it pretty short today. So remember those four things, think about them, and feel free to drop a comment to let me know what that looks like for you. If it's a relationship thing, if it's a body thing, if it's a spirit thing or a soul thing or a mind thing that you're really trying to wrestle with and grapple with. Your mindset is so big, it's so important, and I love to talk about it. So feel free to hit me up here on YouTube or check out mysolgrowth.com and see if I'm a great fit for you to talk about life and discuss where you want to be and how you want to grow, because I'm always about that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.